If E equals mc squared was the bait, general relativity was the switch. It introduced one of the most persistent myths in science, that space curves, and that gravity is not a force, but geometry. And just like that, they replaced real field forces with metaphor. Einstein's model says mass tells space how to curve, and curved space tells objects how to move. This is the infamous rubber sheet analogy. Put a bowling ball on a trampoline, roll a marble across it, voila, gravity. But it's theater, not physics. Space isn't a fabric, it has no texture, no elasticity, no thickness, no tensile strength. The metaphor breaks down under scrutiny. What causes the curvature? What holds it in place? What medium does it curve within? None of these are answered, because the model doesn't explain, it distracts. Tesla's model of gravity was entirely different. He described gravity as a longitudinal dielectric force, an attraction between objects due to displacement in the surrounding electric medium, the ether. Mass was not bending space. Mass was interacting with a polarized field structure. He said there is no energy in matter other than that received from the environment. That includes gravity. To Tesla, the Earth wasn't pulling objects down. Objects were pushed toward the Earth by an electric tension in the surrounding medium. It was not attraction, but pressure, a field pressure gradient. Experiments that are suppressed today actually lend some support to Tesla's perspective. Eötvös-type experiments, for instance, have shown discrepancies in gravitational effects when electromagnetic conditions are involved. And T.T. Brown's gravitators even demonstrated movement when subjected to high-voltage dielectric stress. Podkletnov's rotating superconductors revealed mass anomalies, not because of space bending but rather due to field modulation. These findings aren't just fringe results, actually, they're blacklisted results. Relativity offers zero practical tools for manipulating gravity. In over a century, it has produced no anti-gravity, no field propulsion, no engineering model. Meanwhile, Tesla's field-based concepts underpin electrogravitic experiments worldwide. But they're ignored, because Einstein's theory doesn't permit gravity to be manipulated. It makes it sacred, immutable, and geometric. Curved space isn't an answer, it's a deflection. There is no testable mechanism for how space curves. There's no experiment that isolates curved space from field interactions. There is no independent validation of space as a flexible substrate. Yet entire cosmologies have been built upon this fantasy. Let's just call it what it is, scientism. It's basically a belief system, that uses mathematical incantations to describe phenomena that were already explained much better, mechanically, electrically, and dielectrically, long before Einstein came along. The consequences here are enormous. Space programs, for example, use relativistic math, but they actually rely on Newtonian mechanics. Satellites are launched with flat Earth calculations, but then explained using curved space. And engineers, they use Maxwell, not Einstein, to build anything that actually works. This isn't accidental, it's really systemic. General relativity is kind of like a cathedral built on nothing but metaphor. It's a stall tactic, a delay switch, a scientific roadblock that basically froze gravity research for an entire century. And all the while, Tesla's real explanations just gathered dust.